enough is enough, and it's time for a change.
Nothing compares to a quiet evening alone. Just the 1, 2. I was just counting on that never happened. I guess I'm dreaming again. Let's be more than this.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's gilbertblaze back with another video. Now I know the last time I made a video, a lot has happened in the world of wrestling, and you know, I got to give my thoughts on the recent releasings of certain superstars, but especially with one person quitting in particular, GAIL Kim. So let me just start off by saying with GAIL Kim, everyone knows how much of a big GAIL Kim mark I am. I love GAIL Kim. I think she's a phenomenal wrestler, and you know, this has been a long time coming. I'm surprised that she didn't quit sooner before, because she's been with the WWE since her return, I think about like 5 years now, and they've never done anything with her. It's like, I don't understand what's the politics backstage, but for some reason, no one wanted to give her a chance. And I just always question the fact, why did she ever return? Because she should have known better that they wasn't going to give like her a shot and be in a really good like women's division. But you know, the money factor was been talked about before in the past, especially in my last video. You know, how can you turn down a 6-figure contract? She was looking for more money with TNA. They didn't give her her price. She didn't want to leave TNA, but the offer WWE gave her, she could not refuse it. But I think now she knows now that money don't mean shit, and she should have never gone back to the WWE. Even though she made a lot of friends there, still is like, she was never given her just deserve. It almost seemed like WWE did that on purpose just to get her out of TNA, because she was a part of the Knockouts division, which was like the highest rated division. It was like the most seen, you know, division in TNA, and it was getting all this buzz, and she was a part of that. And it seemed like WWE just took her out of there on purpose just to kind of hurt TNA there. And if they did do that, then they succeeded, because it's just beyond me. It baffles me that someone like GAIL Kim has just not, it didn't even get the Divas Championship or anything like that. I mean, it's just pathetic. You know, when she first debuted in WWE back in 2003, you know, her debut match, she won a battle royal to win the women's title. And it was like, at one point I was like, yeah, wow, awesome. But then at another point I'm thinking, as a booking standpoint, she was set up for failure, because how can you win the title your first time, your first like match in the WWE? Where can you go from there? I mean, you can't go, you start on the top, so you got to go back down to the bottom. It's like, there's no way she can, like, you know, redo that. And it was, I felt bad for her. Even though, you know, her first run in WWE was just full of injuries and a lot of botches during her matches. And, you know, I will say that, and a lot of people always bring that up. But yeah, I can see her faults. I mean, she did have a lot of botches. She did get injured a lot. And, you know, for the most part, she may not be the best person on the mic. She might not have like the most charisma. Like, you know, people always want to talk about Trish Stratus with this big charisma. And yeah, Trish is very charismatic, but I thought Ivory, in a sense, was more charismatic in terms of being a heel. But you know, people always want to compare everyone to Trish Stratus, having like the best mic skills, the most charisma, being the most athletic diva. And you know, there was women better than her. But yeah, I wish GAIL would have gotten a chance to talk more and, you know, show the WWE universe that, you know, she really is a hot commodity and can perform in front of the WWE universe. But, you know, she was never given that full chance. So I've been, you know, following her on Twitter, and I'm going to post her Twitter account on here, because she's been writing a lot on Twitter lately. So basically, she did quit the WWE, but the WWE hasn't fully released her yet. So she's like held up right now. She can't do nothing. She can't wrestle for no other promotions. She's completely stuck because WWE won't let her out of her contract. So this pisses me off, because Matt Hardy, before he left, he was acting up, doing things so he can get released, and then finally they grant him his release. So why can't they do the same shit for GAIL Kim? You held her for all this time, you didn't have any use for her, and now all of a sudden she's important enough to keep on and keep having her under contract. It just makes no damn sense. They're just doing that to be stupid assholes because of the way she left. She probably left really abruptly, and so they're probably saying, fuck you, you try to screw us over, now we're going to screw you over. So they're not going to release her until her contract is up. And I don't even know when her contract is up. But, you know, she's been writing a lot on Twitter about how WWE is very controlling, and I know she wants to talk about it so bad. and I hope she does someday, gives like a full detailed interview about her experience in WWE. But you know, as of now, is like she's not doing nothing but, you know, hanging out with her fiance and going, you know, traveling around a lot, but she's stuck. She can't do nothing, and I feel really bad for her, because someone like Gail Kim, I mean, whether she goes back to TNA remains to be seen, but to me, she needs to go to Shimmer. This is the newest volume of Shimmer that I bought a couple of days ago, volume 37, and it is amazing. I'm going to do a full review of this soon, but if she can go to Shimmer and do some Shimmer tapings and have matches with Mercedes Martinez, Sarah Del Rey, Cheerleader Melissa, some of the Joshi girls that's on there, even Madison Eagles, I mean, she can have some phenomenal matches in Shimmer, and oh my god, it would be so amazing to watch her not being held back, having a nice long 10, 15 minute, even 20 minute match. She can go for a long time, and it would be amazing to see her in Shimmer, and I hope she does get some Shimmer bookings after she's released. But yeah, I mean, the sky's the limit with Gail Kim. You know, who knows what she's going to do next, but I do wish her the best of luck, and I hope WWE comes to their senses and grants her release. Now I want to talk about Melina really fast. A lot of people have, you know, criticized Melina over the past few years because of her notorious backstage attitude, or her being somewhat of a mental case, a head case, and of course her sexual activities. But we don't know what the real deal is. All we know is a lot of people, a lot of wrestlers have said the same things about her over the years, and it's like, even though we don't have like solid proof, because we got just going on hearsay or from different people's opinions, if everyone or a lot of people in general are saying the same things about someone, then I guess it might be true. So I mean, I don't want to hold it against her. I don't want to like you know, criticize her in the sense of, you know, because I don't know her as a person, but from everything that we've heard about her, it just seems like some of the stuff is true. And, you know, in terms of her attitude, you know, she has a page on YouTube. She makes YouTube videos, and she seems really sweet and nice. Sometimes that looks like it's kind of a little bit forced, but I do wish her the best of luck. You know, I was never the biggest fan of Melina. I will say she was very unique. I mean, she has a very, I don't know, if she can like stretch and bend her body in so many different ways, that it's great to do, you know, moves on her, because she can really job and really sell a move really well because she's so flexible. But I think with her, and I heard like last week on Raw she was banned from the building, I think she's going to get fucking John Morrison so fucked over and screwed, if he hasn't been already, because if you notice, since his return, he's been losing matches like left and right. I mean, what the hell is going on? His return has been horrible since his neck surgery. But you know, she wants to be with her man, so be it, support him, but she has to know how rules are, how politics are in wrestling. And if she keeps trying to get into buildings and trying to be with John Morrison, the WWE is going to get really pissed off and take it out on Morrison, and I don't want that to happen because I'm a big Morrison fan. But it just seems like she's like poison for him, and I hate that. You know, I'm sure they're really in love with each other. They've known each other for a long time. They've been together for a long time. So, you know, more power to them, but it just seems like that relationship is very toxic for his career, and I feel really bad for Morrison. Now, on to Melina, she can easily go to TNA. She could also go to Shimmer, WSU, Gail Kim as well. WSU would be great, but remains to be seen what she's going to do next. I mean, she is a name. She's an established, you know, name right there, so she can use Melina anywhere she wants to, which is good for her. But I can definitely see her in TNA. Who knows? You know, they actually asked Mickie James. She did an interview like last week about Gail Kim and Melina, and the interviewer was like, who would you like to work with? And she didn't say nothing about Melina. She just talked about Gail Kim. So that goes to show you right there, she probably doesn't think too much about Melina, but she wants Gail Kim back in TNA so they can have some matches, which would be really great too, if Gail Kim and Melina can really, and Mickie James could hook up and do some matches. But yeah, the sky's the limit for both of them. I think they're both talented, even though I'm a bigger Gail Kim fan. But who knows what we've seen with that, what's going to happen with that. But, you know, everyone's talking about SummerSlam and, you know, tomorrow's, you know, the big pay-per-view. And I really hope Punk can somehow win the title and, you know, or retain it, shall I say, and not get screwed over by Triple H. Because it seems like right now, it's obvious, like, how they're playing it, how it looks like Triple H is going to fuck over Punk so Cena can win the title. But I think what might be a better swerve is let Triple H fuck over Punk and Cena, and then he can bring in his Alberto Del Rio, so he can cash in the Money in the Bank, win the title, and then Triple H can be like, this is the champion that I want to represent WWE, Alberto Del Rio. And then Punk and Cena will be out the picture, but then they'll both go after Triple H in a sense. But it just seems like what's going to happen is Cena's going to win, Alberto Del Rio is going to cash it in, win the title. Then it's going to be Cena versus Alberto Del Rio, and then Punk is going to go after Triple H, and they're going to set up their feud, and then Punk is going to be out the title picture, which I don't want to see happening so soon. So it's going to be interesting to see how they work things out, what they're going to do with this. I'm curious to find out. I'm gonna be working, unfortunately, so I'm not going to be able to watch SummerSlam, but it should be interesting tomorrow's pay-per-view. You know, a lot's been happening in the world of wrestling lately. People are talking about different things, but I definitely want to talk about the women. You know, GAIL, Kim, and Melina once again. I mean, follow them on Twitter. It's been interesting to hear them, what they've been saying, what they've been talking about lately. So that's what I want to say for now. You know, I know I haven't been doing much videos lately. I've been really extremely busy with work and working on a new schedule for the past few weeks, but I'm trying to do things and, you know, do things in my life as well. So it's kind of hard to be on YouTube, but I have been watching videos and listening to people here and there, and the YWC I still think is going good, even though people complain about it so much. But yeah, give everybody a chance here, people. But once again, GAIL, Kim, and Melina, best of luck to y'all. Y'all deserve way better. And talk to y'all again. Talk to y'all later.